Hi guys. Oh, let's turn my hat that way. There we go. Hi guys. Blake and Darin here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Sunday, the 30th of January, and we are going to do the one cast for you today. It is pretty nice outside already. We're like 45 degrees, working on being the mid-50s today. They are currently running 2 units. I think we got up here in time to get a little bit of it in. And we're gonna switch it up today. We're both throwing fly rods today. I think I've got a, Temple Fork Lefty Cray. This is a 6 weight, 9 foot, 4-piece. And I'm gonna be running some scuds. So my top scud here today is a size 12 sand prism, which is something new in the shop, and I wanted to try it because it's bright and shiny. And then I've got a good old size 12 gray scud on the bottom. I think that's the hair gray. And I've got that right now set about 9 foot. That's probably where I'll keep it for this stretch since we're gonna go through some shallow water. Might go a touch deeper just because anytime I run scuds under an indicator, I always want my weight to hit the bottom first. The distance, the depth from the indicator to the weight is what I want to hit the bottom, and then the rest will drag behind it. And Darin's using a 5 weight, I think, and he's got a similar setup. What scuds did you pick?
Olive scud.
He's got an olive size 12 and a
Light gray.
and he's got the light gray prism on. We both are using the medium size airlock indicators. And I'm gonna get the boat drifting here. It's been a while since I did this. I think I'm gonna set mine just a little deeper. Oh yeah, split shot wise. So it's always a challenge to determine, if you're not out here fishing previously, to leave the dock and guess the perfect amount of weight, because getting that weight to tick the right way is kind of the key. So I've gone with a AAA size split shot, going a little heavier, and Darin has gone with the BB size split shot, and we will determine who made the right guess here. Yeah, I always go a little deeper when I do this. Alright, this is where my first cast starts right now. We are just passing the tennis court now. We're over here kind of against the north bank. I think that since they've been running this water a little heavier, that maybe some of these fish will be pushed against the slower side. I also know that this time of the year when the rainbows are spawning, that they will favor this bank to make their beds on. So hopefully maybe we can find some that are sitting over here in the spawn. My only current fishing report for the day is Kelly Stammer, and he says the fish are here. And that's all he said. Oh, there's a fish. I really hope he took that sand prism.
Me too.
Nope, he took the regular gray.
Don't kill one.
I might be able to just pull him up. Nah, net him. Haha, fish on the first cast. And he got my scud caught in the net. Uh-huh. He sure did. And now the other scud's caught in the net. I got it. Yep. There he is. A fish on the first cast. Beautiful. I don't know if I already said it. Yeah, I did say it. That they're running 2 units. They're going to run this for the next hour, and then it's going off again. Okay. Wonderful. And we are both kind of doing a water load cast. When you're using heavier amounts of weight and the bigger indicators and the long leader, sometimes it's just easier to do a little water load cast. It's not the prettiest fly cast in the world, but it gets the job done and keeps you from, hey, Darin's hooked up now. It keeps you from tangling it quite as much. It's a lot of, oh, I had one. We almost had doubles. Oh, yours is bigger. And he took the top scud. I'd say now that we are floating, we're coming up on the golf course here. This flat really gets, oh, we had another double. This flat gets a lot shallower, and Darin's BB size split shot, which weighs 0.4, is probably the better option here. It seems like I'm still getting some bites and I'm not dragging the bottom too hard, so I can still get away with what I'm doing. Mine probably worked a little bit better when we were in that deeper water up there. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Now, one thing I didn't do when I rigged this up was I just stuck my split shot on without, I like to tie a knot in front of it, and I don't know, some people frown on that, and sometimes it doesn't pay off the best, but just as I suspected, it has already slid down a little bit.
I didn't do that either. I'm just getting right from everything here.
So something you can do is tie a little knot. Well, just a little overhand knot in front of the where you're going to clip your weight on that way. Of course, it would get caught on my radio.
Always the toughest part. All the other stuff in the boat and on you.
I think you like where we're at. You want to be closer to the bank.
I'm good. They're sitting on that shelf up there.
I know, that's what I'm thinking. Pull it in. We're going to go closer to the bank.
Okay.
We were closer, but the current has pushed us out. I know that these fish, when they make their reds, they do it all along this first, like, 20 feet out from the bank, and that's kind of where I want to be. Not to say that there's probably not fish out here, too. It's just my fisherman's gut instinct right now.
Yeah.
Yep, see? Right there. Prove my point. There they are, jumping 20 feet out from the bank.
I think I'm out of your way. You go first.
Okay. I'm going to flip it once. Flip it again. and try to get the boat going faster. That wasn't a fish, that was the bottom for sure.
I was gonna say, that didn't take long.
Just not going quite fast enough for my big weight here. Yeah.
Too slow for you?
We'll get it going. Might have to recast.
Yeah.
As we get down around the corner, we'll also pick up a little speed.
Just.
Oh, there's one.
Almost fish.
Sometimes, if you're confused about what is a bite and what isn't, just set the hook.
Just saying.
Just give her a little pop, because sometimes they do just really look the same. The weight bouncing on the bottom and a little bite from a trout, just picking it up real quick, they can look eerily similar. I think he's smaller, but he's a good fighter. Hey, stay away from Darin's line.
I'll move it.
Hey, get out of there.
You could eat another one.
Get out of there.
Yeah, he's fighting good.
Yeah. And he took the gray again. I'm trying to give the sand its chance to shine. Here he comes. He's giving in now. Ooh, pretty pink. He's a talker. There we go. This one, really bright pink stripe. And my scud's hooked in the net again. Oh. They're sitting over here. Kelly was right, they're in here. Let's see, I talked to all of our boats that came back yesterday, and everybody except for one boat was on the same consensus. That fishing was slow. But I did have one group that was staying with us. I guess they went down by the bridges in the morning, and they were throwing night crawlers, and they were the only people I hear say that they did good. And they had some nice ones. Their son caught a really big 18, 19 incher. So right now I feel like I'm dredging the bottom just a little too much. It seems to still be getting some bites, but I think we would have been right when saying that the 0.6 size split shot would have been the best. Yeah. And we couldn't find that one. That's the one we were gonna go with before we left. So instead we split the difference, and he went smaller and I went bigger. But I do think that 0.6 size split shot would have been the perfect amount of weight. almost looked like a red right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, there's another one. Yep, they've got some beds over here. Let's see if I can put my cast right on top of that one. Luckily, this side over here, now that the winter has taken effect, the bottom is cleaned up pretty well. So I'm able to get away with that heavier split shot without collecting a bunch of moss on my flies.
Full casting bad idea.
Yeah, it's hard to roll. Like I said, any cast other than the good old water load is kind of difficult. I'm gonna scoot us out again. Now we've gotten too close.
Yeah, my float slid down.
I don't think I mentioned it before, but today I'm using 5X tippet. The water still isn't just not nearly as clear as it was this summer. And with the water moving and it not being as clear, I feel like you can get away with the 5X just fine. We're not making very long casts either. It's not really necessary. And I'm trying to kind of lift my rod tip a little bit, keep as little line on the water as possible. Yeah. Do what?
You are. My float slid.
What happened?
My float slid down.
Oh.
Just.
I'm still fishing the same depth. If you can get the right kind of the right amount of split shot on these things, that perfect amount, you can still leave your, oh, that was a bite. You can still leave that rig set at 10 and 11 foot, even when you're going through 3 or 4 foot of water. Did you get him? Ooh, we almost did it.
No, you got this.
Uh-huh.
Bad timing. Maybe I'm too deep in.
Let's see, tomorrow it's supposed to be really nice. Like 65 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. But following that, for Tuesday going into Wednesday, you got some colder weather moving in and then a potential snowstorm again for Wednesday into Thursday. Oh, come on, wind. We've got a wind blowing in right now. We're getting close to the Narrows and it's gonna start slowing the boat down.
What'd you duck for?
Do what?
It's a out.
Did I? I didn't even realize I was doing it. Yeah, I need to reset the boat. Oh man, we were doing so good without the wind. Hey, Darin's hooked up. Come back in front of the camera, Darin.
There we go.
Well, maybe a little scud drifting's what I've been missing.
Yeah. Perfect. He hog-tied himself somewhere.
Oh, we just missed having another double. That was a fish. I felt his little head shake when he spit it.
He really hog-tied himself. Oh, because he took the upper scud.
Did you get him out of his predicament?
Yep. He had it tied around his tail, around his fins, everything. He tied me in a knot too.
All right, we are officially in the Narrows. Still on the north bank. Just we scooted out a little farther because it does get very shallow over there. Water speed's gonna pick up here. That's gonna help my cause. My heavy split shot cause. I'm just gonna pull mine in and just make sure I don't have moss and make sure that my split shot's still doing what I want it to. Oh yeah, there's moss. I got moss. I'm using the heavier weight though, so. There we go. See if I can get it in front of a fish before I pick up more moss again.
Man, it's frozen now.
Hey, Darin's hooked up again. I really think this is where the super shallow water, that smaller weight's coming into play. That one on the UV gray.
Yep.
Yeah, there is definitely some beds over there.
Yeah.
Well guys, if I was a smart man, I would switch to a smaller weight in this area. But we're almost to the end of the video. And by the time I finally unpinch that one without breaking the tippet, we'll be out of time. So I'm just gonna take my chances. Let Darin catch all the fish.
Now I won't catch another one. I don't know. Are you ticking or not?
Yeah, I'm definitely ticking. But it's so shallow, you know what I'm saying, that yeah, I'm dredging the bottom here. See that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right. You need the one between the two.
Yeah, I think the 0.6 would have been the perfect weight for today. Of course, it was the one I didn't have. Of course. That's a big log right there.
Yeah.
Wonder how many lures are stuck to that.
Yeah, it must be dragging a little bit. It's slowing the float down.
Oh, there they are, rising 20 foot off the bank again. Well,
Eagles right there. Look.
oh yeah, I'll point the camera up there. I know that it's really far away, but you got two, probably the parents of the nest over there, eagles sitting up there in the tree together. Pretty cool. And I think that's where we're gonna call the video today. So looks like drifting the scuds. They're eating the scuds pretty good. Nice flow for it. They didn't shut the water down on us. So we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.